for the team. With Shannon and Sean talking about life and everything in between. The token ones see it differently. Yeah, token one for the team. This is Shannon and Sean keeping things light. The token ones in the group. That's right. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride right now. Right now. And enjoy the ride right now.
Here's Shani.
I feel like a lumberjack.
You look like you're way to go outside sledding or being a gritter, which we need in my car park, so it's great.
Your car park is a nice rink.
It's not good, is it?
I feel like a wee
Not good at all.
I feel like a wee lumberjack.
Yeah, with your beanie hat as well.
Yeah, my wee.
Yeah, your little. Yeah. Be embracing the cold and the.
It's freezing.
Bankery. Yeah, I know I've not been outside, so.
Amy was so lazy this morning. So we're coming back from. Where are we coming back from? Inverurie.
Okay.
Dropping my mate Miguel Haran's moving houses.
Oh.
So we're dropping boxes off at his house, and we're coming back. And I was like, "Hey, that's when the snow first hits your window." You're like,
It's snow.
I snow. And she's like, "No, it's not." I'm like, "It is." And put the full beam on, and it's like, yeah, it's snow, perfect. Got to Bankery, 0, no snow. So woke up this morning, and we've still got the summer blanket on. I haven't got
you got to change it over your winter duvet.
Winter duvet. And went and had my shower, and I was like, "Oh, Amy, is it snowing?" No. I was like, "How do you know so quick?" She's still in the bed. So I went downstairs, turned it, because I was working from home today, turned on my laptop, and I looked out my living room window, and I was like, "Amy, it has been snowing." She's like, "The Ring doorbell said it hadn't." I was like...
That's quite creative, though. Just start the Ring door camera rather than go look.
A new level of laziness.
No, I think that's genius.
It is genius. But as I say, my house wasn't cold today.
The Ring was wrong.
The ring was wrong.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was like, "There's a window in our bedroom. Look out the front." She's like, "No, I was cozy in my bed." Goodness
That would
sake.
be me with my little heated blanket. Like,
Have you got a heated blanket?
Yeah. Chloe got me one for my birthday.
Oh.
After years of me saying I don't trust them, but there's one under. It goes under your sheet.
I was always worried I would pee myself as a kid with my electric blanket and then electrocute myself. How did he die? Pissed his pants.
But he was cozy.
He was cozy when it happened.
That sounds like an advert for an electric blanket.
He was cozy when he did it.
Mm-hmm.
My house wasn't cold today, but I was looking forward to the podcast because I was like, there's 2 females in one apartment. That place is going to be sweating.
Yeah.
And I'm not disappointed. I'm going to have to
boiling hot.
It's boiling. I'm going to have to take one layer of clothes off at a time. Oh, man.
At least we don't have to wear any like onesies this time or anything, because that would be hell.
I don't know. I think it'd be quite, too much.
With the lights and things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you're talking about, you said about your friends boiling, a disaster they're having.
Yeah.
But, and then obviously I met the famous Carol.
You did meet Carol number 2?
She's Carol A. And there's Carol 1 and there's Carol A.
Yeah.
And weirdly, she said, "Can you sign my breast?" And I was like, "Excuse me?"
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That was really weird. I was like, "All right."
Fair enough.
She said, "I'm going to get tattoos later on."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, nice."
Sean was here.
Sean was here.
2024.
2024, yeah, nice. 2K14, 2K24.
2K24, yeah. I don't think it works when it's like in the 20s. Like 2K8, 2K7.
Just 2K.
Yeah, just 2K, but not 2K24.
It didn't work when it was just 2K. It was Y2K.
Yeah.
We don't do Y2K24.
No.
Yeah. Just saying, yes, you're talking about your friends boiling and stuff.
Yeah. 2
things always happen in Scotland. No, one thing always happens in Scotland and one thing always happens in England when it comes to boilers, right?
Okay.
And it was Chloe's mum who had mentioned it. I thought, that never happens. And I said in my head, boilers always go in the blink during the winter in Scotland. So somebody's either got like a leaky pipe or they've got no heating for a week or so, whatever. But then she said, they were lucky the house didn't explode because it was a gas thing.
Yeah.
Houses very rarely seem to explode in Scotland. It's always like somewhere like Surrey.
Yeah.
And you just see the overhead devastation of like 15 houses. I'm like, oh my God.
It doesn't just take out one, it takes them all.
Takes them all out.
Yeah.
So, and then I then thought, why do we have semi-detached houses?
Mm-hmm.
Can you not just have like a wee gap? Just a wee gap. You could call it a close.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could put like a wee shed in between them. Why do they need to be attached?
It's like America though. Like they're all detached.
They're all detached
essentially.
houses.
Yeah, we just
Apartments are detached houses.
feel like it's
In fact, we've got some American. If there is same detached houses in America, let me know.
there has to be. I
Surely.
don't know. Certainly the ones that I've gone to are all like spread out. I don't know that word. Detached is the word.
Detached. They're all detached.
But I guess they've got apartments and big skyscrapers and stuff, like London and obviously here as well.
Anytime I've seen like, oh, you don't want to live. This is a really rough. Remember, Hugh Jackman was in like a horror film, and his daughter got kidnapped and stuff. And then he like boxed this guy in and like turned on the boiled the guy alive basically. And he's like, oh, you don't want to be going down there. That's a really rough area. I remember looking at the house, is like, this is kind of nice.
Come to Scotland and see our version of
I know. It's all like bungalows with a garage. Anybody who had a garage, it was in my friends group. They had a bit of money.
Yeah.
Like we couldn't afford to have a room just to chuck a car in. This is where my car sleeps.
It's my car's bed.
This is a car. This is where the second fridges and second freezers.
Yeah, you know when that's Chloe's family. Chloe's dad is Minneasta's basement. They built
basement.
Yeah. I was like, what do you mean? She used to be like, oh, basement. I used to be like, loft.
Your loft.
Your loft. And she's like, no, we've got a basement. So he built. They've got like a bungalow, and he built an extension onto it. And with the extension came obviously is the basement, and they call it Minneasta.
Minneasta.
Because it's like Aladdin's cave down there. It's got everything down there, but they've got another freezer down there. And I went, money.
That's money.
Money.
Or you used to like Stranger Things, and they've got like they've got a window for their basement. Oh, the basement's getting flooded. I wish I had that problem.
Just to be able to look at it, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Every spring, the basement gets flooded. It's our foundation. That's it. Although my friend Tony and Mikey, they live in Bridget-Dawn.
Oh.
And they've got a.
I recently found out that they call that bod.
BOD. Bod.
Yeah, bod.
Yeah.
Good for them.
I live in Hob. I do.
What is that? Hill of Bankery?
Aye. That's what it's called. And the kids are called hobbits.
Little hobbits.
Aye.
That's quite sweet. But yeah, so you were saying, sorry I interrupted you, that your friend Mikey.
Oh, aye, they've got a mental basement in Bod. And I was like, no, you don't. And they opened up and I was like,
yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. And it's not one of those ones that's easy to get.
Oh,
it's
no,
like you've got to like a wee
cellar.
hop, skip, and a jump to get into it. I'm like, oh, no way.
Yeah, no, Chloe's has got a staircase.
Oh,
like a proper
staircase, like a winding staircase.
No, just like a
straight one.
Yeah. But like the American basements always look pretty like seedy.
Misery
like,
loves company. Misery loves company's got a weird.
Yeah.
I don't like
Misery.
those.
Yeah.
How fancy have you got to be that even if you lives in a bungalow, you've like,
got a basement in the bungalow.
I think, oh, I don't have a set of stairs. I'll put it into the ground.
Yeah.
I'm going to get bougie. It's not going up the way. It's going down the way. I live in the top level of the house. Or your other friends who used to have like floored attics.
Oh,
and their lofts are floored. Like, we can go up there. We can play up there.
Conversions, yeah.
Yeah, it's floored.
Yeah. I mean, mine's just had insulation everywhere.
Just asbestos.
What do you mean you can play in it?
I know, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Asbestos, and there's always a weird rocking horse, like an old school rocking horse in people's lofts.
Yeah.
Like from the 40s and stuff. Just like with those demonic eyes sitting either side of it. And it's always blue. And maybe this is one loft I've been in. But
I think this is one loft.
Yeah.
I don't remember having a rocking horse.
My step granddad did. Do you know how you call him like your granny's second husband? You call him your step granddad?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Or do you just call them by their name? Depends how old you are.
I've always known him as granddad, but
yeah,
I later found out that he wasn't really my real granddad.
Oh, well, you weren't to know. Just granddad to you.
I'm sweating.
But then I suppose, like, do you, like, if you were, this is actually a good question for the blended families out there. If you have like a stepdad, you go stepdad, or do you just say
Daddy.
John, who's my stepdad? Or Jock, or
depends.
James.
If you're the daughter, maybe you
Depends
call
how
him.
old you were when they came on the scene.
Yeah. Maybe you don't call him daddy.
No. I always get creeped out when people call their mums like mummy and dad, and they're in like their 30s.
Yeah. There's so many videos on like Instagram and TikTok where the woman's like recording and like her husband's on one side and her dad's on the other side. She goes, Daddy. And they both turn around and look at each other and like, yo, that's fuck. That's how can you're sitting there admitting to your dad you've got daddy issues? Like he gave it to you, and because of it, you're having better sex. So thank you, really.
Thanks. Yeah.
God, oh gosh, I was like, I was meant to send you this video. This woman was interviewing this family, and the dad is absolutely pickled. You could just see his face. He's just, and they're like leaning in. She's like, the interviewer was like, "Do you guys have any kinks?" And the mom, and the mom's like, "No, we haven't got anything." You just see the dad just like, "I'm gonna answer this." and he's like, "I'm going for it." And she like turns to him, and he goes to talk. She's like, "No," and they're like in their 60s or something. She's like, "Ask her," and it's her daughter. Oh my God, Jesus!
Because she's deflected, and she's like, "I don't want to answer, but my daughter will."
Yeah.
Eek. If you ever, so there was this show on Netflix. Did you ever watch it? It was called How to Build a Sex Room.
Yes.
Oh my God. And then the people, like, obviously no kink shaming or anything, but the people who were on it.
Don't yuck other people's yums?
No, definitely not. But they were actually quite bougie for what they were, but they, some of them had kids. Imagine the kids watching that in years to come and being like, "Thanks for putting me on TV, Mum and Dad. You could have put me on any show.
My mum's got an arse like a wizard's sleeve.
But I've learned about my mum's butt plugs in the basement."
Jesus.
Like, yeah.
Kids find that stuff.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Do you ever see the videos of like little girls walking, like waving like vibrators around?
No.
And they're like, "Woo!"
I've seen ones of like that. Is that famous one of that wee baby? And he's got a absolutely huge dildo that's floppy. And he's going, and he's running around the bed, and the dad's killing himself laughing. And mom's like, get that thing. At the same time, I'm like, that thing is massive.
Yeah.
Massive. God, I'm out here. What was I saying? You've been up to much?
Do you know what?
No.
Not since our adventure of playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, that we didn't.
That we didn't play.
We tried to have a token one for the team Christmas night.
Yeah, Sean came round and instantly went, "So what do you want to do?" And I was like, I don't know. And you suggested that we play Dungeons and Dragons because you played with your sister.
Yeah.
And I went, brilliant. So we got Chloe to drive us all around the town looking for this game, we then found in Warsaw.
We went to Smith's first.
We went to Smith's. That was the mistake.
That was hell on earth.
It was hell on earth for you. You were not having a good time there.
No.
Because it was absolutely mobbed as well. Just loads of kids looking for all their toys and just us looking out of place.
We'd take Chloe out.
Yeah, Chloe had to take us out, our carer. And then went to Warsaw and got the game, came back and realised it's just not as straightforward as you thought. You thought you just rocked up because you did with your sister and played it, and that's not how it is.
No. And do you know what?
You got 6 hours.
To start. To start. Bless Chloe, just effed the purse Saturday. But what also made me think, the people who played Dungeons and Dragons are super nice and super helpful, because every person I've talked to them, like, well, it's really hard to get going. If you ever need any help, just let me know. Yeah,
my friend in America was like, I was like, "Do you guys play?" And she went, "Yep." And then was like, "If you ever need any help, just let us know. We're happy to help." Crazy. And they're also like super creative.
Mega.
Yeah.
Mega. And it made me sit there and they do like, they prep for like weeks on this.
Whereas we thought we could just do one random Saturday, buy the starter kit, get it out of the box, and away you go. Negative, you can't. You've got to really prep for it. Yeah. And you need to not get your fiance and force her to be the dungeon master when she has no idea what she's doing.
No.
I was like, "Oh, you're a dungeon master." She was like, "Fab."
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, great, thanks."
Fab. And then we dropped Sean off to get his bus.
Oh, yeah.
That was not at the time it was. Then we went and picked you back up.
Yep.
Then we came back and watched Saw. Because we'd never seen it before, and on the Halloween episode we said I hadn't seen it, so I thought this is a perfect opportunity. And now I'm on a way to go into Saw 4. So that's what I've been up to, is really watching that. And I also took your recommendation and watched Rivals.
Dude.
Completed it.
Ace, isn't it?
Anyone who's not seen the show, it's David Tennant's new show on Disney Plus.
Yes.
And it's about a rival, it's about a TV company in the 80s. David Tennant owns it, right?
Yes. It's his money, his family, his
Corinthian.
wife. Yes, yeah.
And the person who's in the show, I couldn't believe it was this guy. It was Danny Dyer. If I did not know that was Danny Dyer, obviously it looks like Danny Dyer.
It doesn't. It doesn't look like Danny Dyer.
Not typical Dyer.
Across the eyes.
Yeah, the eyes is what I was going for. But
Yeah.
his acting is just such a different character than he's ever played before.
Mental.
Than what I've seen or I know of him. And he was outstanding.
Amazing.
I mean, it's so good. It's such a good cast actually as well.
The lassie who's married to the politician, without giving anything away,
Mm-hmm.
she was in Betweeners.
She was. That's Emily Attack.
I pass.
Yeah.
It was just, I seen her in an interview and she was talking about it and I thought,
Mm-hmm.
so you were?
Yeah.
But I got through, so Amy's recommendations, she wanted to watch Rivals and I was like, nah, that looks pish.
Yeah, because anyone who tells you to watch something, you say no instantly.
Yep. Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Even if it's for my health. So I watched the last 2 episodes because I think I was editing the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this over here? It's quite good. So Amy then re-watched it all and she loved it again. She's like, I could watch this again. I hope they do a second season.
Yeah, the way it's, yeah, I think so.
You know the politician guy?
Rupert.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's not your usual flavour, but is he attractive?
Chloe said no and she's bisexual.
Yeah.
She was like, he's not even that attractive. So no, but I think he's just got something about him.
Yes.
That, like you can't press your finger on.
Yeah. Because I was like,
But everyone was like going nuts over him in the show. I don't understand that. But again, okay.
Yeah.
Then maybe not the person to ask.
Maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have diet? Yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
He was an interesting character.
He was a good character. It's a very, very good show.
Mental
Highly recommend
It's a
watching
book.
it. Yeah, I kept seeing that on the start of the show.
Do you know how many books Amy's read this year so far?
Well, probably. I'm going to guess like 35.
It's 35.
Is it?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Or she's on her 35th book.
That's so weird. I got that right.
That's mental.
Like
And I was,
exactly.
well, I know, but I was like, does audiobook count? She was like, no. I was like, oh.
You're like, if that's the case, I'm on 50.
I think I listened to like an hour a day.
I've read one book this year.
Have you?
It Ends With Us.
It ends
And
with
I've
us?
started,
Oh, yeah.
that film. And I've started 3 and gotten nowhere. I'm currently trying to read and will finish because I'm very interested in it. And I'm away for work this week. Leave tomorrow and get back Friday. So I will read this on my time away. You remember Jojo, the singer?
No.
The girl... when she
Jojo
was-
Rabbit?
No. She was 14. She sang Get Out Right Now.
Get out.
That's the one, yeah.
right
yeah.
now. No.
So, we just sang the song.
Is that her song?
That is her song.
Oh,
So this is
right.
Jojo. So she's got a book out, and I bought it. Well, Chloe bought me it for my birthday, so I am a
have to
big
read it.
Jojo fan.
Are you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I went to
Why?
see her in Glasgow a few
Did
years
you?
ago. Got her signed T-shirt.
Oh.
Big fan.
What?
Big fan.
Just that one song?
No, I thought she's got many songs.
Oh,
She's got
shit,
many
okay.
albums. But basically, her record label kind of did her dirty. When she was younger, she was signed to a 10-album deal.
10 albums? That's a
Yeah,
lot,
when she was like 14, and then the record label were going through. They couldn't get the deals done, etc. So they kind of went under. But she was still signed to them, so they had ownership of her voice, and that's why you've not really heard about her. But yeah, it's very interesting. So
Holy
I'm intrigued
schmoly.
to read the book.
So is the book a biography?
Yes.
All right, so
And the
you love a biography?
I do. I'm so nosy. It's what about people's lives and how they got to where they got to. But her parents met in AA. I just thought that was really wild.
What, the car thing?
No, like the Alcoholics Anonymous.
Oh, I thought they worked for the...
AA breakdown.
Is she American?
Yeah.
Ah, right, okay. What's that in the UK?
Is it not AA as well?
I don't know.
Alcoholics Anonymous.
That'd be really confusing.
Would it?
Yeah, guys just trying to fix your cars. Like, I'm in recovery.
sure.
I know. I've got a flat tire, bro.
That's around the corner. People just showing up to church just like, no, I was here for my breakdown. I got told this is where
I've got a flyer.
I googled this is where I got. No, this is for.
Oh,
alcoholics.
God.
Yeah, no. So yeah, that's only. But good for Amy. 35 is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I know. So when Amy's, I don't know if it's the same. I don't know if you're a big Xbox player or PlayStation player, or if you play many games.
No.
But do you have something that you can only go and do when Chloe's also busy? Like if you're doing it whilst Chloe's got nothing on, it's an issue.
No. I would say like watch the crappy shows that I watch, but I force Chloe to watch them as well.
Oh, really?
Well, Chloe will watch anything I want to watch, so I don't really have that issue. But maybe I'd be more focused on my Sims if Chloe wasn't here. Let's go with that.
Okay, so
just for to have an example.
yeah. So, but like, so with like, if I'm wanting to play Xbox, I would play Xbox all the time because I'm an idiot and I'll waste my time, or I'll write loads, or I'll get really focused into something, and that'll be me.
Yeah.
So the other day, I've been navigating this for 14 years. And every fucking time I forget there's a noise that comes with your Xbox or your PlayStation.
You start the booting up.
Yes.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So the Xbox goes, doo-doo-doo.
Yeah.
Clockwork. And you're like, what are you doing? I'm like, you were asleep fucking 10 minutes ago, man. Or if I'll ask Amy, like, oh, what are you up to today? We're just going to chill out. Maybe, just relax kind of thing, blah, blah, blah. Cool, yeah. And I want, like, me too. And then I'll go over. There's other things we could be doing, like tidy and such. I'm like, for fuck's sake, man. So I've just got, Amy just says, well, if you want to do something, just communicate with me that you're going to do that. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go and play Xbox. She's like, no, you're not.
She's like, if you mean cleaning the fridge, sure.
But that, to be fair, my fridge drawer needs cleaned out.
Yeah.
Vegetables
One
in
of
the
those shitty I just think adulting is a scam.
It is. Don't grow up.
Yeah, on like this, on the scale of 1 to 10, adulting is not fun.
Yeah.
You think it's all fun and games. You're like, oh, can't wait to own my own house. Then you got.
I was actually just about counting that and say, well, you can walk around your house naked when you're an adult. You can do that when you're a kid, and you won't get in trouble.
No.
Yeah, it's a scam. But yeah, to backtrack, Amy. As I say, Amy allows me to play Xbox.
Should be like 10 minutes.
10 minutes, Sean. Mm-hmm.
It's timing.
Okay, I've got one for you.
Mm-hmm.
You're in bed.
Yeah.
Right. Chloe's on her side, you're on your side.
Yeah.
We're all on our phones, just bad doom scrolling, just sapping the last bit of dopamine out of our brain.
Yeah.
Who puts their phone down first?
Me.
And do you then expect Chloe to put her phone down?
Yes.
Why?
This is a bone of contention in my house.
How?
Oh, we've had many debates about this, and I would love to know your final answer on this, because I'm
fucking no finished with what I'm looking at.
Right. Okay. Let me just set the scene for you, Sean. When I first moved in with Chloe, obviously, we had a very glamorous life before we lived together.
Did you?
We did, because I lived in Edinburgh and she lived in Stonehaven. So it was the high life. It was weekend visits. Yeah, and when we were up in Aberdeen, Chloe lived with her parents.
Oh, right.
So for the first little while, we went to hotels.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Motel.
Sandman, my personal favourite.
Yeah.
The Chester Hotel in Aberdeen. I've got the best pillows and mattress I've ever come across. It's like
Excuse me?
Sleeping on a cloud. Thanks. Did you think I said something else?
No.
What? It is. It's like sleeping on a cloud. I was like,
oh, bro.
What?
I'll send you the clip later.
Okay. Sleeping on a cloud. So it was all like living the high life. Then when we moved in next door, as you are aware, we moved in the June, and I met you in the August.
Oh, yeah.
So you're pretty like familiar with the whole journey of this.
All right.
So I know Chloe is a night owl. I am a night owl as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I function better in the evening than I do during the day, right?
Oh, wow.
I've always been this way. However, this is my bone of contention. So in order to get to sleep, Chloe likes a little scroll of TikTok.
Oh.
Right? So get all the dopamine out, blah, blah, blah. She scrolls through her phone, checks her Instagram, checks her Facebook, checks TikTok, scroll. However, where I find it to be an issue is say we're watching an episode of something.
Mm.
Chloe then goes, right, it's time for bed now. I've got work in the morning, I need to be up. Superb. I go, fantastic. Ding, TV goes off.
Mm.
Then Chloe goes and brushes her teeth, does her whole nighttime routine, jumps into bed. Fantastic. That scroll on TikTok used to be about 40 minutes long. So I could have watched another episode of the show that we were watching that she says that she's too tired to watch, but isn't too tired enough for TikTok. And she says it's different. So that's my issue. Thoughts? Feelings? So yeah, Chloe, she's much better now, but it's a good 20-minute scroll.
You said 40 minutes?
No, but now.
Oh, no.
It used to be like 40. Now it's like 20. She's really like condensed that scroll a lot. So yeah, when I put my phone down, I expect like another like 2-3 minutes and we'll be putting the phones down and it'll be, but no.
Do you not put a timer on it?
On and on. No, because that's too far.
That's not. I've got a timer on all my apps.
Do you?
Mhm.
Like I give myself
40 minutes a day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's really strict.
I've got stuff to do, man.
I know, but what do you do when the 40 minutes is done then? Do you just go, oh, I'm going to go back to it?
Well, it depends. So if it's a day, like say if you're releasing clips with this, etc., I'll extend it so you get an
That's
option.
nice. That's polite.
But yeah, I've just got so much to do.
Yeah, you're like, I'll give myself 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't have that, do you think you would just go over it?
Oh,
Or do you ever go, oh, actually?
yeah, 100%.
Back.
100%.
Mm.
I would easy go over it.
So then when you go to bed,
Mm.
who puts it down their phone first?
It's Amy.
Amy. And then does she expect you to go to bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's wrong with that? I'm with Amy.
I know.
Because then you're disturbing
No.
the other person.
No, but Amy doesn't want to. She doesn't want to go to sleep. She wants to chat.
Oh yeah, well, what's wrong with that? I'm sorry.
Aye, but it's not
I'm with
even-
Amy.
But it's not everything on your time, is it? I'm putting a poll out there,
Yeah,
man.
I don't know.
Just because you said so doesn't mean it has to happen. This is
That's so true. I'm with you, and that's Chloe's argument to me as well. But I don't.
but in
Yeah.
any relationship, there has to be compromise. I understand
There
that.
has to be compromise. But but I think it's quite sweet that she just wants to be chat with you, talk about your day,
On her terms.
Oh. take a load off.
Yeah, I would love to take a load off.
A different kind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but isn't that nice that she's like, if we just step away from our phones and have a wee chat? Does she want to chat every night, or is it just whenever she feels like it?
We chat about it.
Yeah, so I think that's quite nice after 13, 14 years that she still wants to speak to you.
There's nobody else to talk to in my house. The cats don't really come up to bed around about time.
Yeah. I'm kind of with Amy, but I'd love to know what our listeners think.
Yeah, let us know, because yeah, should phones be banned from the bedroom?
Should they? Should they be?
Unless you're recording each other, you know what I mean? I've seen so many. It's a wee bit too much information.
You've seen a lot of amateur porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they get great angles
Mm-hmm.
of like the point
Do
of
they wear
view.
GoPros?
But I'm sitting there thinking, because well, not obviously, but I am a straight man. I watch a lot of heterosexual porn. Not a lot. I used to. Sometimes. Below average amount, shall we say.
Yeah.
I've
That's because you've got a 40-minute timer on your phone.
got, yeah, exactly. God, what I would do with a 60 minutes. But I'm like, how has she been able to maintain her lady boner with this guy with a GoPro on his head? Because
she's thinking about the
she's
cash dollar in her head
I
that
don't
you
know.
get from the views.
maybe. But it's also got like that anti-motion thing, so it's not like blurred. It's crazy.
Yeah. Do you know what's even crazier is why is there always a random cat and dog that appears?
What, in the porn?
Yeah. Like if you're doing
Is there?
that and if you're doing that, do you not just lock your bedroom door? Like just shut it
You
over.
dude, you also haven't got fucking pets.
No, I don't have pets, but I just think that's really
I'll be
weird
honest
that
with
they'd
you,
upload that. And it's
The
like,
most awkward thing ever is when your cat licks your feet. You're like,
oh, that your random
your cat.
pet just.
Yeah, just gives you a pat. Keep going, pal. Well done. Meow. Your cat starts making biscuits in your back. You're like, oh, for fuck's
What's this
sake.
game mode?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I powered through it.
The cat did too. Yeah. No, I think that's so random.
There's always an animal there. But yeah, trust me, if you had a cat or a dog, they would be like, dogs will do that thing underneath the doors, go.
That's aggressive sniffing.
Yeah, aggressive sniffing underneath there. Like, I can smell what you're doing in there. And my cat would put his lips underneath and just start meowing underneath it. So it's so annoying. So annoying.
Yeah, they're definitely cock blocking you.
Oh,
or trying to.
Massively.
But why do you guys not? Do you guys prefer to cats to dogs? Or no? Do you just got cats?
Amy's always had cats, and I've had cats and dogs.
Yeah.
But dogs, I love dogs.
A lot of work.
It's just so tiring. Like,
Yeah.
and we go away a lot. Like,
Yeah.
it's a long weekend or on holiday or whatever. And you can't take dogs with you all the time.
No, you can't.
Like, if it's somewhere in Scotland, like, you've got to find somewhere that's dog friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Yeah, you've got to find somewhere that's dog friendly. And a lot of places are, but like, if you're going abroad, you can't.
No, you can't.
Somebody's got to be there for the dog. With
Yeah.
a cat, somebody still has to come in and feed it. They just have to feed
But
it.
it's less responsibility or time, like commitment. Commitment. is the
Yeah.
word,
Plus, my cat's just shite in my neighbour's garden.
Yeah. Dogs can't. Yeah.
Well, dogs could. You could just fling over the fence, but they don't like that.
Pass her back when she's done. How's your mum's dog? How's Pedro?
Pedro. I've not seen him in a wee while, actually.
I was just thinking about your mum's dog because Pedro Pascal's in the new Gladiator.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is a new Gladiator?
Oh yeah, it's Denzel Washington. I don't know if he was in the first one. And
I don't think I've seen
Paul
Gladiator.
Mescal.
I don't think I've seen Gladiator all the way through.
I don't think I have either. I've seen bits of it because
Yeah.
our teacher used to wheel that in to shows it in school.
Do you know what I used to hate? Right, they would drip feed you this, but you would forget. You're meant to write a paper on it.
Yeah.
At the end, you're like, now that we've watched this, we're now going to dissect the true meaning of his speech within the Colosseum. And he said he was, what was his name again?
Oh, I can't remember.
Darius Maximus Decimus.
I think that the second.
But it's 3 names. If you ever want to see men get a hard on in a bar, just stand on a table and quote that, and guys would cheer you on. Men are, I think, Maximus Decimus Meridius.
Sure.
Is that?
It's not giving me his full name.
It should. Commander in the North. Leader of the true Emperor of Rome.
Oh yeah. Maximus
Decimus
Meridius. Well done, you. You obviously paid attention.
I haven't.
I did not.
Because it's every guy will.
That came out in 2000.
24 years ago.
12th of May 2000.
Holy
Ridley Scott's directed the next one as well.
Oh my God. I wonder if people think it required a second one.
Well, after 20 years, maybe they were like, let's milk this cow now rather than at the time.
Do you know what? I was, when we were watching Saw, and I was thinking, we're in late November now.
Yeah.
And one of my favourite films is Muppets Christmas Carol. I love.
How did you get from Saw to Muppets Christmas Carol? Okay, you're going to
Just
tell
how
me.
my brain works. Because obviously we were at Christmas night out, and I sat there and I thought, oh, I love to be watching a Christmas film. And, oh, Muppets Christmas Carol, what a film!
Mm-hmm.
But I also like Muppets Treasure Island.
That's a good one.
Oh, what's the song that they sing in Muppets Treasure Island? While you're looking that up, I'll continue. And I was sitting there and I thought, wouldn't it? I love how they take some of the seriousness or the most very difficult stories to tell. They've got a lot, like quite somber or quite a lot of darkness, and they put the Muppets in there. And I sat there and thought, would Saw not be way more hilarious with the
With Miss
Muppets?
Piggy. What?
But everybody,
We're Kermit.
but everybody, apart from one character, is the Muppets. So what character in Saw would be the human, and which one would be the rest of the Muppets? I reckon. So the guy, the doctor who's got his foot chained,
Mm-hmm.
he's he's human,
Yeah.
and the other guy's a Muppet.
The other guy's like Kermit.
Yeah. No, in fact, all the victims are Muppets.
Mm-hmm.
No, all the victims are humans, and all the outside people who are investigating it
Are
are
all
Muppets.
Well, to be fair, the police guy didn't do that great a job, so I think Kermit's got a better chance of success. Is the song just Shiver Me Timbers?
No.
Or is it Treasure Island?
No.
Something better.
I've got cabin fever.
Cabin Fever, number 5.
I've got it too.
Yeah, that's just what you say. Cabin Fever. Okay, there you go.
What a song. What a beller of a song.
Yeah, so you'll be watching Muppets Christmas Carol very soon.
Oh, yeah.
When did you put up your tree?
It's going up next weekend.
Nice. Those are ours, I think.
There's folk in your...
I know. There's like somebody with 4 Christmas trees.
4?
I know.
And they've got the alcove windows for they've got
they've
windows
got all
for
different colours of trees as well. So just rainbows of trees.
Mm.
Yeah.
What other movies would you have Muppets in? Lord of the Rings.
Oh my god, yeah, imagine just like Gollum as a Muppet. Or like Gollum surrounded by Muppets. And Kermit's like, why are you speaking like that?
she beats the shit out of her husband.
Who, Miss Piggy?
Yeah.
Yes. What other films would I have Muppets in? Could you imagine like Hunger Games Muppets edition?
What scene?
Where like they're first in the games and the food's coming down on like the hammocks and things, and then Kermit and things have got to run to get the packages. Or even just the scene of the I Volunteer as Tribute. Could you imagine Miss Piggy being like, what?
Miss Piggy would be is it Effie?
Yes.
Yeah, she'd be Effie. In Gonzo, he would put himself forward as tribute. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah.
Or who died? Oh, and the most inappropriate part for Animal to come in. When would that be?
What, in the Hunger Games?
Yeah.
Probably the scene where
the wee lassie dies.
yeah, but I'm trying to think of her name.
Leaf.
Rue, is it?
Rue.
Yeah.
When Rue dies.
When Rue dies. And then you've just got...
Oh no, it wouldn't be Animal. It would be, what's the guy's name? With the long neck, the professor guy.
Oh, in Hunger Games.
Yeah. There's a green...
Is it not Jon Snow? Is that not Snow? Professor Snow.
No.
Oh, Haymitch.
No, the Muppet. The
Oh, the
Muppet. It's like, he goes...
Fozzie Bear?
No.
Rolf the dog?
No. It's got a long neck.
Oh, Beaker.
Beaker just comes and goes meow meow boo boo. Just strokes Katniss's hair. They kind of got their hands and go.
Oh my goodness.
What's that one? Shawshank Redemption.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and they're trying to dig.
Beaker's.
Do you think if the Muppets were created now, it'd be as popular as it was?
Aye, for sure.
Do you?
I think so.
Miss Piggy, look at this though. Like, look how weird she looks here. That's me getting married to Chloe. I'm going to style my wedding dress after.
After Piggy.
But like, no, keep going with the pink eyeshadow.
Oh God! Can you do her voice? I can't think of her voice.
I can't think what she sounds like. But I'm gonna
Oh,
put her on.
Kermit! No.
Yeah. Oh, Kermit. She looks a bit like Kim Woodburn here.
Who's that?
Do you know the cleaner?
No.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I do. Was she in Celebrity?
Yes.
I'm a celebrity.
Here you go. Oh. Play the ad first. Jesus.
Oh my God.
I want to hear Miss Piggy's voice.
Just I think Shawshank Redemption. Who would play the prisoner guy? You remember the prisoner guy?
Yeah.
I think Beaker would play that, and he would make it.
No, like I would think.
Fozzie Bear would do it.
Yeah.
Because he'd be like, "Did you know that if you punch a guy in the jaw, that it clamps down with 10 times the strength, and now it would remove your penis when you're trying to rape me?"
That's Miss Piggy.
So we are 50.
Professional.
I am a consummate professional. So go and get me a line from
Shawshank.
From Shawshank Redemption. I am a consummate professional.
Okay. Okay, so you could say, hope is a dangerous thing. Hope can drive a man insane.
Hope is a dangerous thing. Hope can drive a man insane. Because I am an ultimate professional. God, somebody's underneath that table fucking moving that fat bitch. Fucking just... Yeah. Jesus.
I actually never realised before, like, how close her voice is to Kermit's.
Oh, mega close.
Yeah, I thought it was really distinct and different.
Yeah.
But it's not. Anyway, that's that.
Yeah. My brain's going mad with them.
All the ideas.
All the ideas for how many like films are out
Muppets
there.
crossovers.
Oh, base.
Wow.
They need to stop doing original Muppet films
And
go
start doing remakes.
remakes. Because that's what they did with Muppets Treasure Island.
Yeah, Muppets Shawshank.
Oh, Muppet Shawshank.
Muppets Green Mile.
Oh. I'm sorry, bots.
Muppets The Goonies.
Muppets the Goonies.
Love The Goonies.
How would they do with Muppets the Joker?
Interesting. Muppets Gone Dark.
Muppets Gone Dark. What other films out right now are really, really dark?
Really dark?
Yeah.
Like horror or like just really dark?
Just really... Muppets, It Ends With Us.
Imagine Kermit and Miss Piggy.
Kermit falls down the stairs. It's like Piggy falls down the stairs.
It ends with us, Kermit. It ends with us.
Jesus.
I'm away to marry Fozzie the Bear now.
It would be Fozzie the Bear, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Or Animal.
Animal. Animal presses Kermit the Frog against the wall. Did you touch her? Did you touch her? Miss Piggy, please stop it, please.
I am a consummate professional.
Kermit's like, where did you get that tattoo? Huh? What's the tattoo mean? Read it. Read it.
I think if the Muppets had done It Ends With Us, you would not have fallen asleep in the cinema.
Oh, no. Maybe that's how you should package. Maybe that's how you package stronger messages.
Yeah. So you have it. The Muppets do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you prefer, Muppets or Sesame Street? I suppose they're totally different vibes, aren't they?
I always wanted, when I seen Sesame Street, it made me romanticize New York.
Oh, yeah.
I've never been to New York, but I was thinking about this the other day when I was in the shower. I was like, if I ever went to New York, I'd be going down to these streets and finding guys in the bin. or like these trash cans and be like taking photos and stuff of it. And the guy would be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Like that's Sesame Street.
It's like Sesame Street. And they'd be like, gee, like this guy needs mental help.
Yeah, you probably.
Yeah.
You might not come back from New York. Would you not be more like, because when I was there, I was more thinking of like Home Alone.
Nah. I mean, Home Alone for sure, a great film.
I know people are like, oh, Sex in the City and things. No, that wasn't.
I wasn't in the Sex in the City.
My first thought was like Gossip Girl or
Home Alone. And, I was Friends. New York.
Friends, of course. Yeah, of course.
Mega dark, talking to New York. So my Granda, he passed away. 2018. 2018.
Okay.
December 2018. I love my Granda, was ace. But he'd always have like the best like technology, the best of gear.
Right, okay.
And he'd been disabled for a while. He used to smoke cigarettes whilst he was on oxygen.
So you'd be like,
yeah, no, because he had the things on his nose.
Oh, right, okay.
He was smoking.
He didn't have the mask.
No,
right.
he was smoking tabs at the same time. I'm like, you're going to blow up. You're going to be on the BBC News, and this house exploded, blah, blah, blah. But so he changed to vapes instead.
Yeah, so that's what he's going to suggest. Why didn't he get a wee...
But he shouldn't have been smoking. Like he had part of his lung removed and stuff because of smoking. He was like, I never wanted to give up smoking. I loved it. I was like, I
don't care what it did to me.
Nah, yeah, he genuinely didn't.
Some people's passion is smoking.
He loves smoking. He used to smoke a pipe. He used to smell. I used to love the smell of tobacco smoke. and black coffee and tobacco smoke. So whenever I'm drinking black coffee, it reminds me of my granddad. It's
that's
nice.
quite sweet.
So my brother was down seeing my granny, and she said to him, she said, "Oh, do you want this camcorder?" My brother was like, because he did photography and all that stuff. He was like, I'll take it. He opened it up, and there was a video in there, and he was telling me, I was like, dude, you do not want to watch that video. And he was like, it says New York 2000, and I was, it said New York on it. And I was like, do you still want to potentially see our grandparents going at it? He's like, nah, they never recorded that. I was like, you don't know. I was like, it was 24 years ago.
Yeah.
So he watched it, and he's like, I only watched a little bit of it at the beginning. And he says, but I don't know. He says, it just says 2000. He says, I don't know if it's like, if it was the year 2000 or if it was the 2000s. Sorry, it says, it just says 2000s.
Yeah.
And I said, well, there's one sure way to tell. And he said, what do you mean? I was like, just watch it all the way through. And he says, well, they're at the Statue of Liberty. I was like, let them keep going. He says, well, how would I know if it's in the year 2000? And he was like, I was like, well, the Twin Towers would be there. Yeah. And he was like, holy shit. He says, you're right.
It's a good landmark.
He's like, it's either there or it's not there. Mm-hmm. And he says, I'm going to watch it through. So I've not heard back from him.
So you need to wait and see if it was there pre or post.
Pre or post 2001?
It must be so weird because when, it must be weird to have gone to America pre and to go to America post. Because, well, New York, sorry, post. Because when we went, obviously we went to the memorial of it. And
yeah,
you're
ground
like,
zero.
Yeah, you're like, oh, and like the fountains are really like poignant because you're like this massive sort of hole that's now a fountain that they've commemorated. You're like, it would have been where I'm stuck. Like, yeah. But yeah, that's a good way to note tell.
I know. It's the guy cleans that every day.
Yeah. There's
pristine.
Pristine, yeah. Like not a bit of litter in sight.
Yeah, wow.
To be fair, I understand they've got to make money and stuff, but what I didn't enjoy is there's literally loads of carts of merch all around.
What do you mean? What does it say?
They like 9/11 Memorial.
Oh.
There's like stuffed animals for kids. There's fridge magnets. There's t-shirts. There's you name it, Sean.
I was here.
This cart has it, and there's not just one cart. Because obviously they've got the museum and things. I get that. That makes sense. Like, that's how they fund it. That's how they keep it going and keep it clean and the maintenance. But the merch?
Did you buy any?
No.
I would have loved a t-shirt.
Oh, sorry. Next time. Yeah.
Question. Mm-hmm. This is maybe racially profiling people.
Yeah.
What was the ethnicity of the people at the cart?
I didn't see them.
I don't see colour, Sean.
I see rainbows. No, I think they were white, actually.
Were they? Yeah, they would never let brown folk sell stuff there. No way.
Yeah, I see rainbows.
I see rainbows.
It's sticky.
I seen a video today.
Yeah. We're waiting to watch videos in a second.
Yeah, we're waiting to watch videos, and I should have sent this one to you. And it made me laugh. The straightest guys I know are a wee bit gay. Mm-hmm. Like, you get a bunch of lads together. Like, there'll be willies in pockets and stuff like that, willies in pints, willies on shoulders. Guys just get weird around each other. If it's just guys.
Right, okay.
This guy had phoned in this radio station and he's like, have you got a beef? He's like, yeah, my beef is that it's okay and it's not stigmatized for heterosexual women to do gay stuff with each other. They're not like talked down on. He was like, and the guy's like, so what's your beef? And he was like, I'm not gay, but I would just like to have the opportunity.
So he's basically saying that if two girls kiss,
then
it's okay. But if it's guys, they're like, oh, he's gay. All of a sudden, if guys do weird shit like that with what you were just describing, then it's not gay. Yeah.
No, that's not gay because that's with a group of lads.
Oh, okay. But if it's just like...
If it's two guys...
Yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah. No, it's not a problem. I know what you mean. They'd be like, all right, are you gay with Frank? You're like, no, I was just pulling him at the marquee.
Just camping.
Yeah.
Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, I was just, there's no other hot women around here, so I thought, I'm going to hook up with my buddy.
Yeah.
Because girls used to do that when I was a teenager. And again, I've never had an inclination to go and kiss a guy, ever.
Yeah.
But it just made me laugh, and the two presenters are like, so are you gay? And he was like, no, this is my point. This is my point. And I was like, dude, you sound gay.
Dude, that's a little gay. No, I think he had to have a point.
Does he?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't kiss a girl until I was 24.
Really?
Yeah, I was a real late bloomer. But I used to hear of people in my high school and things being like, oh, we played like Spin the Bottle the weekend and such and oh my God, can you believe those two girls kissed? Like, oh.
Yeah, but then there was a
But
big...
it was like, ooh, how cool. It was
Yeah.
never a, oh, they're lesbians.
Yeah.
Because when I was growing up, like the only kind of lesbians in my school were really butch.
Oh.
So I just never considered like I could potentially, because I wasn't exposed to sort of all the different variations of lesbians that are like femme, soft masculine, lipstick lesbian, like all these different terms. It was just you had short hair, you wore Doc Marten boots, or you were like Ellen DeGeneres from the TV. That was the only two that I was exposed to. Which I obviously I lived in a small town, as like obviously not small like America small, but like
yeah,
it just wasn't a thing.
There wasn't an encyclopedia of lesbians.
No, like it was.
Somebody should do that.
And no one wasn't like out. Look at an A to Z.
An A to Z of lesbians. Or an A to Z. Nah, we've already got an A to Z. I've got trouble just figuring out who Sean is, man. Oh, God.
Do you want to watch your videos that you
Yes.
sent me? Any context for the first one?
I can't remember the first. So, yes, bit of context with this one. When we were doing Dungeons and Dragons, I'm bringing up a real concern here.
Okay.
And I'm being real with you for a second.
Okay.
Chloe asked you if she could have...
Oh, I knew you were going to mention this.
I was so close to talking to Carol about this. I'm worried that you're not treating Chloe properly.
Yeah.
So Chloe said to you, Shannon, would it be okay if I could have one of your iron brews? And you went, and you looked at me and went, of course. And I said, why are you asking for one of Shannon's inverted commas iron brews? And you said, because I bought them with my money. And I said, all right. And other people's financial situations and how their banks and all that work, it was totally different.
Yeah.
You know, what mine's is Amy's and Amy's is mine.
Yeah.
Like, we've got no dispute over that. And he says, but I usually do the shop, or we usually do the shop together, but I paid for something out of the normal shop.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, but why could you not just take one year of your iron brews? She's like, you went, no, but I've paid it with my money. Chloe's like, yeah, but she paid it out of her money.
Yeah. And
I thought, oh, geez, that's a wee bit aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that you recorded videos of yourself with this, Shannon. I didn't realize that you recorded videos of gifting Chloe a Chinese and posted it all over the internet. That's crazy.
To be fair, that was hilarious, but also really awkward because I was like, Chloe, of course you can have one. But also, you did say though Amy's chocolate that you wouldn't touch.
What do you mean?
Like if Amy bought chocolate, or you guys bought chocolate, it's
Huh.
Amy's chocolate, so you wouldn't go near it.
I never said that. No, I didn't. The scenario was because Amy's got gluten intolerance, dairy intolerance, blah, blah. There was one time that there was 2 cookies left and I ate Amy's cookie.
Okay.
But I'd also eaten my one.
Okay, got you.
I think we talked about this
That's
before.
funny.
But yeah, it's a free-for-all in my house.
Oh.
Anyway,
Let me play this guy.
this video, and I'm not going to say a word.
Okay, I'll just watch it and see myself.
Yeah. Crazy, bro.
Who has the best girlfriend ever?
I do.
Who just bought you all this stuff?
She did.
And all this stuff?
My girl bought all of it, and I'm about to eat this, and then we're gonna chow on that after. So, a happy Easter.
Yeah. But we're not eating it all. Just know that. Because we gotta save some.
Yeah.
You know? Budget cuts, you know?
Happy Easter.
Save. You know? So we're gonna scoff this stuff down.
Relax.
Because Boo deserved it.
You just laugh.
No. Even though we get in our arguments sometimes, I still love you, okay?
I love you too.
Yeah.
I mean, Shannon, what's that about?
I know, that's shocking. Do you know what the comments are saying?
Shannon, Chloe needs
just
to leave.
run. She can't catch you. And that would be my advice for Chloe as well, because I would not be able to catch her. She's got long legs. Oh, so that's mean. Somebody put in the comments, I can hear the weight.
Jesus.
And then somebody put, did we just watch a hostage? Is he still alive? Or every time I'm watching this, I'm genuinely concerned for this man's current well-being.
Yeah. That's Chloe.
That's
Shannon,
Chloe, me.
stop for our listeners.
Yeah, stop saying
that this is somebody else.
Yeah,
This is how
it's me.
That's how you talk to Chloe about your diet iron brew.
Yeah.
Wasn't even full
fat.
sugar.
No, yeah, diet.
Crazy, man.
Coercive behaviour is not great. We don't tolerate it here.
No, we don't.
Teams. That's why Sean's calling me out.
This is an intervention.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. I have to ask to eat anything in my house.
No, you can eat anything. You just can't play the Xbox.
Oh yeah, can't play the Xbox. Right?
So second video. Context.
So the last episode, we talked about that church group.
Oh yeah.
What was it called again?
I can't remember.
Can't remember. Whatever their name is. And then I went down a hole of looking at like how different like religion communities and stuff tried to.
Westboro Baptist Church.
That's the one.
There you go. Yeah.
And I then thought, I'm sure there's heaps of videos I've seen before of like white people trying to be cool and reach out to the urban community as they refer to them.
Mm.
And this, I had like 10 videos, but this is by far my favorite.
Okay.
Disclaimer, I am going to bleep this out. They do use the N word in this.
Yeah. Which we don't condone.
Which we don't condone. Unless you can use that word. No, can I not? Some people use that word.
You can use it. Or
No, I can't. I can't use that word.
We can't use that word. No.
No, I can definitely use that word.
No.
But yeah, they use it. But this video, I think it does and doesn't bring communities together.
Okay.
Rhymes are fly, my beats are sick, my crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's 'cause Jesus Christ is. Rhymes are fly, my beats are sick, my crew is big.
The video is rapping for Jesus daily, day 15. Hashtag rapping for Jesus. Hashtag Jesus. Hashtag rapping for Jesus daily. And someone just put me too, fire emoji. And the next comment is, bro, what is this? Wow.
Oh man, they've got a full. I don't know if I'll talk about. If you can look it up on YouTube, they've actually got a full video of this, and the rap's not bad. And I kept thinking, is this a spoof? Is this like a skit that they've put together? I think they're being legit. Do you remember that teacher that got suspended for using the N-word? Like he was like typical Midwestern kind of guy, had like the what's the program called? With the Heisman moustache. Breaking Bad.
Oh, Breaking Bad.
Like the Breaking Bad moustache, the glasses, etc., receding hairline, kind of the full monk mode in the back. And he was like, yeah, dude, that honestly.
Right there. It's 11 years old.
It's longer than 11 years old. It is so, I think it's like early 90s.
Wow.
And this guy was like, yeah, I used the N-word. He said, but I used, at the end, I used A. I didn't ER it. And
so like that's to justify it.
Yeah. And he was, he goes, N-word, please. Break one off, N-word. It goes through a whole series of just saying it live on the news.
Yeah, it's it's not a word we use here.
No.
Terrible.
I'm not gonna like, see, growing up, I had because I was like one of, I think I was maybe the only brown person like in my school for ages. I was really like, people thought I was black.
Right, yeah.
Because there was no black kids, etc. So they I never used the N-word to refer to myself, but I was like, Browns don't have a cool word that we refer to each other as. And I was like, nah, there's not like the P word. I've never thought, oh yeah, we'll reinvent that. I'm gonna claim that back.
Yeah, you'd be like the girl in Mean Girls trying to make fetch happen.
Sean,
stop trying to make pee happen. It's not gonna happen. And you're just walking around like, what up?
What up, my pee?
Yes, I would never even claim to try and say that. I'm too white for words.
Too white for words. Oh man. Good. Yeah, pee's never gonna happen. That's a shame.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? It's pretty derogatory, but okay.
Yeah, but what I was,
you want a code word? That's
not a code word, a cool word.
A cool word that you can talk to people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of your culture.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what my culture is. What's the gang signs? Yeah.
Trying to swim through uncharted territory, Sean. I feel like I'm too white for this conversation. But yeah, no, that's quite hilarious. Also, I was in Bankery on Saturday, and
did you not look me up my P word?
And this is racist but nice. So this is the segment, and it's Shannon edition. So we were driving through Bankery, and there was a little boy on a bike, and I went, "Oh my god, that's Sean." So then Chloe's laughing and it's like, Shannon, that's terrible. Right? And then I said that you could never, Bankery is really like diversified.
Yeah.
And that you can't claim to be the only brown in Bankery.
I'm not the only brown in my village.
I was like, Sean's not the only brown in Bankery anymore. Or ever. I don't know if you ever were, but. Yeah, Chloe was like laughing at the only brown in Bankery, but quickly told me that was not acceptable, but I was like, but Sean's giving me permission.
I've got a waiver. If you got a waiver to use a P word, would you use it?
No.
Why not?
I just wouldn't. I feel uncomfortable calling you brown. We had this conversation last time.
You just told me 2 seconds ago you pointed
I was going to post a clip of us having that conversation, and then I thought, I don't want to get cancelled before we've even started.
What are you on about? How are you going to get...
I just feel like people would be like, that is so bad that you're
no way
with your friend...
Look,
like
I tolerate your abuse towards Chloe.
I know, that was actually worse, probably.
But you pointed at a wee kid on a bike and called him a P word.
No, I didn't.
What did you say?
I said, that's Sean.
Oh.
That's not the same thing. It's not the same. That's funny though, but no, yeah. So anyway, rapping for Jesus. Do you want me to play this or no?
Nah, it's okay.
Okay.
You get the gist. Those guys are racist as fuck. I went down to my GP today, and in Bankery, there's a lot of old people in Bankery. And this woman was coming out of the GP. I think I need my eyes tested because I don't get embarrassed, but I also stopped myself. I thought it was my granny.
Were you walking up to her?
I was walking towards her, and my facial expression was as if I knew her, and I was going to say something, and she clocked that I had done this. She went, oh. So I wonder if she's like the guy from Bankery Home Store who's brown trying to talk to me. But I've got a racist but nice.
Okay.
This is months ago. No, maybe a year ago. Bankery Home Store has got everything.
I did. It was closed, but I did see it from the window when I walked.
You could buy anything from a plunger to an abrasive wheel to grape tasting vapes.
Grape vapes.
To they sell Rizla. That's the kind of store this is. They sell Rizla rolling paper. Extra long as well. Like, these guys are G's. And I was at Bankery Home Store. What was I getting? a mop. In fact, this is how long it was. It was getting a new mop for the house because we just moved
You
in.
did.
So I was standing there with one mop in one hand and another mop in the other hand. And I was going, and I was contemplating. And this older wifey, lady, had came up to me.
Like that, we're back.
Holy schmoly.
So the old lady woman.
So the old lady had came up to me and she had said, these lacers here, she had like a white bag in her hand, these lacers here, how much do they cost? And I'm looking at them going, I think they're £5. I said, right. I don't know much about lacers. And I was like, she thinks I work here. And I said, well, we're doing a deal at the moment.
Did you just jump in a category?
Because they're individual lacers. It's only got one in them.
Yeah.
No, they've got 3 in them. And I said, that's the trick. I said, this is where we get you. I said,
This is where we get
I said,
you.
this is where we get you. I said, what you need to do is you buy 3. I says, and then that's you kind of got stocked up, blah, blah, blah. I said, but we do loads of different types. I says, we can do 2 mil, 3 mil, 2.5 mil, 3.5 mil, 4 mil, 4.5 mil. I says, but different comes in different types of lengths. She goes, well, why would you need that? I said, so different styles requires different types of shoes. I said, we can do the plaid ones, we can do the thicker looking ones, we can do like the it almost looks like spaghetti type ones for the nicer shoes and stuff. So, yeah, I have seen those before. I said, what kind of shoes have you got? She said, I've got, and it's got like a V on the shoe. It's a really expensive looking shoe in Bankery. And she's like, apparently these were worth a lot of money. I says, all right. And I says, well, you can do mix and match. I says, you can mix and match a black and a white one, or a black and a white and a black one, or I says, you can do different patterns on your shoes. She's like, that's a lot to think about. And I says, well, I'll leave you here, have a ponder, come up to the desk and you can buy them. Yep, no problem at all. So I went to the desk, paid for my mops. I don't know if this is recording. Is this recording?
Yeah, it looks like your voice is moving.
I says, come up to the desk, we'll pay for them, blah, blah, blah. I'll show you there. Yeah, no problem. So I went up to the desk with my 2 mops, I'm paying for it. She said, how come you're paying for stuff in your own store? I says, I don't work here.
Was she like, oh?
But she looked at the guy behind there, who's also brown, and looked at me and went, this can't be true.
Are you lying to me?
Why would I lie that I don't work in this Bankery home store? Just to dupe you. But my laser knowledge is 0.
So you made that up pretty well.
Yeah.
You can mix and match them. She was like, yeah, not in my
3 for 2. There's no deal on.
She was like, it's just a pair of laces.
Why were you in Bankery?
So, just for a day out.
And you didn't give me a shout?
Oh, I thought you'd be busy.
What day was that?
You're always Saturday. You're always busy. You're moving Miguel, maybe. No, Sunday. I don't know.
That was Sunday?
Yeah, no, they've got a really nice store in Bankery that do ivy and twine diffusers. I like.
What store's that?
It's the one just before Country Ways.
Hush.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's nice.
I know the wife who owns it.
Oh, well, next time I'll have to take you in. And we did go into Country Ways and I felt so out of place.
Did you?
It's quite a posh store, isn't it?
Yeah.
With like loads of posh dogs walking about as well. And they all look like they've gone to Ascot for the day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was like, let's get out of here quick.
They talk like this.
They've got a witchy shop as well.
Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, because that's where the Dungeons and Dragons dice thing that I took us photos of was, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so weird you didn't give me a text. Well, actually, you don't have to text. I come in Aberdeen all the time, don't message you.
Yeah. Exactly. Before we wrap it up, we'll do this properly another time, but I thought I would test your knowledge on lesbian/gay slang and see if I've just got a few. I'll do the rest of them another time, but I'll just pick a couple. So, do you know what a lipstick lesbian is?
A lipstick lesbian.
Lipstick lesbian.
In my head, I'm picturing a luscious lady from like Mean Girls, like one that would put what's the character's name? The main girl,
Regina George.
Yeah, a Regina George type-esque lady.
Yep.
Is it?
Well, it's similar to femme and often used interchangeably. It's basically just a really feminine lesbian. So
nice.
I'll give you points for that.
Nice.
Do you know what a pillow princess is?
Yes, because I am one.
Okay.
It's a woman who does not conduct cunnilingus on the other woman and prefers all the pleasure to herself.
Correct. Very good.
Me
very
too.
Good. Do you know what a baby gay is?
A baby gay.
Baby gay.
That sounds a little bit Philip Schofield, if I'm going to be honest. Nah, baby gay.
A baby gay is someone who's recently realised that they're queer or has recently come out and they're new to the community.
Oh, so you were a baby gay?
I was a baby gay at the age of 24.
Yeesh.
Do you know, I'll do 2 more.
Okay.
Lesbian deathbed.
Sounds like a good time.
You have to guess what lesbian deathbed is.
Is it a lesbian couple that are in a relationship that's going nowhere, but they've been together so long and they've become so disjointed and jaded with the world, like, fuck it. And I really need a man in my life.
You were really, really close apart from the end.
Ah.
So it is where lesbians in long-term relationship either stop having sex altogether or have it very infrequently.
Oh.
So you were like on a really good run there. Okay. Do you know what gayborhood means?
Gayborhood. It's like a block of flats where they don't allow straight people in. This is our neighbourhood.
It's a place where queer people live and or socialise and find a community. So like, for example,
They get a street.
Sydney's gayborhood is King's Cross, the Cross.
Like Soho.
Yes.
In London.
Yes.
Interesting.
And, the final one, do you know what a gold star lesbian is?
A gold star lesbian, I think, and I'm taking inspiration from Will and Grace here. A gold star lesbian is one that was a vaginal birth and has never been with a man or had any form of penetration.
Not any form of penetration, but basically it is a gay person who has never had sex with someone of the other binary gender. So you're right.
But with a vaginal birth?
Does not say that, no.
Because I forget the guy's name in Will and Grace, but he was a gold star plus gay because he was cesarean.
And on that note,
Damn.
thank you for listening. I'm quite impressed with your knowledge, actually. That's quite good.
Am I?
Yeah.
I don't know that for certain. I just
But yeah,
guessed it.
yeah, well, very good.
Yeah, on that note.
Bye.
Bye. Love you, bye.
Token one for the team. With Shannon and Sean talking about life and everything in between. The token ones see it differently. Yeah, token one for the team. This is Shannon and Sean keeping things light. The token ones in the group. That's right. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride right now.